step up, but I couldn't find anywhere. So I was like, no, I need the step up. So the jump, whatever. So
yeah, so that's a good kind of leeway into equipment. So what equipment do we need? We need a chair or a step up object, something you can step on top of today. And then we're going to need a kettlebell or a pair of dumbbells for some upper body strength training. And then of course, I like a mat. A mat is not required, but you can have a mat. And then next thing we need to do is pull up our Spotify playlist. All right, so I sent that out in the email this morning. Go ahead and pull that up and you can go ahead and hit play. And then I'll let you DJ how loud you want the music versus how loud you want my voice today. Okay. Looking good. So I'm gonna mute all and we are gonna get warmed up. Okay, looking good. All right, guys, follow my lead. We're gonna start with a squat into a punter kick for about 30 seconds. So go ahead and find your squat stance. And let's start with a squat. Opposite hand to foot meets in the middle. Full squat. Switch sides. Good. Squat. And rotate. Good. Good. We're gonna do about 3 more. 2. Good. Next thing we're gonna do is a push-up into a downward facing dog. So everybody meet me in your push-up position. Good. Chest to the ground push-up. Pike the hips high as you push your heels towards the ground and push into a downward facing dog. Good. Come back to a plank position. Push up. Downward facing dog. Good. Push up. Downward facing dog. Good. Everybody give me 2 more. Good. Stand up out of it. Take a wide base with those legs. And we're going to do arm circles. Let's start with the right arm. Big circles, letting that shoulder just go. Opposite direction. Good. Switch arms. Opposite direction. We're going to go back to the squat punter kick in 3, 2, 1. Bring those feet in. Squat, go. Squat, go. Good. When that leg comes forward, think about pushing away with your heel. 3 more. Push up, downward facing dog in 3, 2, 1. Push up, shift back. Good. We take our big exhale when we shift our weight back into the downward facing dog. Good. 1 more, and then I want everybody to pause in downward facing dog. Good. Start to pedal out the feet, bending 1 knee at a time, pushing the heel, the opposite heel down. Yep, just start to pedal left, right. Constantly pushing your chest towards the top of your thighs. Good. Come on out of it, and we'll go right into arm circles in 3, 2, 1. Opposite direction. Switch arms. Opposite direction. 1 more full round with squat punter kick in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. Things might be warming up a little bit. Maybe you moved with just a little bit more intention on this last round. Push that air. 3 more. Good. Push up, downward facing dog. 1 push up, downward facing dog. Good. Every time you shift back, right, there's 2 points I want you to think about. Chest towards top of thighs and heels towards the ground. Everybody give me 3 more. Good. Arm circles in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Opposite direction. Switch arms. Opposite direction. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, looking good. So we are gonna go over an exercise called the windmill. Okay, there's a lot that goes on here. It's like hip mobility, shoulder stability, core strength, balance. There's so much going on here. So it's important to kind of break the movement down and then practice it together. So we're gonna start with the foot position. So I want everybody to line up with your feet underneath your hip. I'm sorry, in your squat stance. Everybody line up in how you would normally do your squats. Good. Now we're gonna turn the toes to the right. See how both toes turn to the right? And what that does is it allows this left hip to kind of pop out. You guys see that? It's like a pop. Notice there's a little mini bend here, kind of a straighter leg back here. Good. Now this right hand, you're gonna face the camera, so turn your right hand out, and then you start to side bend. I reach until I can feel my ankle, right? Or maybe the inner part of the heel, and then stand up out of it as you push your hip forward. Right? So hip back, touch, hip underneath. Good. Continue this for 3 more reps. And let's switch sides. So all we do is we turn the toes opposite direction, hand on opposite foot or hip. Good. Pop the hip, reach down, stand it up. Good. We're here for about 5 reps. Now when you push your hips underneath you, do not overextend. Okay, so you need your shoulder on top of your hip. So it's just a squeeze of the butt and then right back into it. Okay, awesome. Let's go back to the other side. Boom, feet over. Okay, so now we know the bending movement. Now this opposite arm, I'm gonna now give you the upper part of my body. So toes are this way, here, boom. This arm is what's gonna hold the weight, right? So you're gonna hold a dumbbell overhead here. You don't have to hold one right now to warm up, but notice where it's at. It's pointing directly up, and it always stays pointing directly up. Okay, so notice that when I hinge over, you start to reach towards the heel, and that arm is straight towards the ceiling, right? We don't want any like sideways type of arms. Go ahead and give me like 3 or 4 reps. I'm gonna watch everybody. Good, we're reaching for the inside of the heel. So Daniel, inside of the heel. There you go. Good. And widening your stance will give you a little more mobility. So if you're feeling kind of stuck, you can widen that stance a little bit wider than squat stance. Beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and try this with a dumbbell in your hand. So everybody grab dumbbell, something light to start with, and let's put it in our right hand. Okay, so if the dumbbell is in the right hand overhead, The toes are turned to the left. Good. Pop the hip out. Start to separate the collarbone as you reach in both directions. Give me, let's do 8. 8 windmills. 2. Tap for 3. 4. Good. Everybody give me 4 more. It should feel like somebody is pulling on that top wrist towards the sky. Right? So you're constantly reaching up. Beautiful. Go ahead and switch sides. So the dumbbell goes in the left hand, the toes turn to the right. Pop that hip out. 8 reps. Good. Craig, I think you can widen that stance up. Give yourself some, space for that hip to really go. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, you guys look good. Let's go over the workout. Let's see. All right, today's intervals are going to be 3 minutes of work to 1 minute of rest, 3 rounds at 3 different stations. So notice we have a station 1 is going to be burpee step ups or box jumps. Okay. If you don't have an elevated surface for the step up, you could do a broad jump. So you could do a burpee broad jump, okay? That's just kind of another slash option for that station 1. Okay, so basically we're gonna be spending 3 minutes at station 1, count how many reps you get, and then we're gonna record that number in the chat box, okay? We'll get a 1 minute rest period. This time we're gonna move to station 2, okay? Then we're gonna do 10 bicep curls, 10 tricep extensions or dips, and 10 back row. 3 minutes on, 1 minute off, and then we move to station number 3. Okay, and we do 20 tabletop crunches. That's 10 on each side, and 20 windmills that we just went over. Again, that's gonna be 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Okay, so we will cycle 3 minutes on, 1 minute off through stations 1, 2, 3, and we do that 3 times. Does that make sense with everybody? Give me a thumbs up and check in with me if it doesn't. Time to ask questions on the workout.
So burpee step ups or box jumps, is that number 1?
So it's always a burpee, and then what you do after that depends on whether you would like to step up or box jump or broad jump. So it's a burpee step up, burpee step up, burpee step up, or, right, it's a burpee box jump, burpee box jump. So it's not box jumps. There's always the burpee to the movement. Okay. Anybody else have questions on this? Okay, this whole thing, so once I start the clock, is gonna take 35 minutes. So for 35 minutes, we are gonna be working for 3 on and resting for 1 off. Okay. All right, here we go. Starting in 10 seconds, we are on 3 minutes of burpee step ups. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Looks good. I like it. I like Daniel's burpee broad jump back paddle. Back pedal. I love it. That's 1 minute. How many reps are you 1 minute into the 3? Here we go.
Halfway there.
Thirty seconds left.
Ten seconds.
3, 2, 1. 1 minute rest. And then we go to station number 2. 10 bicep curls, 10 tricep extensions, 10 back row. For 3 minutes straight. $20 seconds. Oh yeah, there we go. Record your numbers. That's right. Tell me how many you got. We still got about 12 seconds. All right, and the goal is to maintain these numbers on the next round. All right, we're going in 5, 4, 1. Here we go. Good time to catch your breath with some upper body strength training. Yep. Overhead tricep extension or tricep dips. That's right. Either one. And you can do both if you wanted. 1 round tricep extension, 1 round dip. All right, change it up a little bit. Just have fun. Just under 2 minutes.
Halfway there.
1 minute. Twenty seconds.
Ten seconds.
3, 2, 1,
Rest.
rest. Okay, looking good. 1 minute rest. And then we're moving to the tabletop crunches. Let's take a quick look at it real quick. The tabletop crunch. Tabletop position, opposite leg and arm extends overhead and then touches in the middle. Tabletop crunches, we go 10 on each side to equal your 20 reps plus windmills. "12 seconds, 20 and 20 for 3 minutes straight. 5, 4, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Here we go. Good. As you get a little bit more balance and stability with this, I want your arm to go further and further behind you almost, right? So as the arm and leg extends, you reach in opposite directions and then they meet in the middle. So you're using an extension of your whole body to then crunch through that midsection. Good. Now, windmills are not meant to be done fast, right? They're meant to connecting the dots. So make sure you connect toes one way, hip popped out, real stable in that overhead shoulder that's holding the weight. And then if your eyes and your head is turned and looking at the upward hand, right? So you should be looking at the weight that's in your hand. And then that hand is reaching through the roof to stand up out of it.
Halfway there.
That's the halfway mark. Still got plenty of time. You guys look great. "30 seconds.
Ten seconds.
3, 2, 1. 2 thumbs up, y'all. Okay, station 1, 2, 3. We've been there, we know what to expect. We're rolling through this 2 more times. Starting with the burpee step ups. Again, the goal would be to match the same number of burpee step ups within the first round that you hit.
Meg, is it just 1 foot steps up? I was doing 2, but
So if you did 2 on the first round, do 2 on this round. Usually it's just 1 burpee to 1 step up, but I'm okay with 2. Step, step, burpee, step, step, burpee. Jane, are you trying to say something? Let me unmute you.
You know, I always get confused. I was doing the knee up.
Okay, here we go, guys. 3, 2,
Let's go.
1. Burpee step ups. Here we go. I'm in it with you.
Halfway there.
Under a minute. Seconds.
Seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Rest.
Record your number. Did you match the same number as last round? Woo, 45 seconds of rest. Moving to the station 2. Love it. 20 seconds. So if you remember where you left off on the second circuit, maybe you were like just starting your back rows when the timer hit. Ideally, you would pick up where you left off. In 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Love it. You guys are killing the burpee step ups.
Halfway there.
Thirty seconds.
Ten seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Rest.
Looking good, y'all. Tabletop crunches, windmills. 20 total, 10 on each side. Continue that for the next 3 minutes. This is our core right here, right? Yep. Stabilize all of your movements while you're doing your tabletop crunches and your windmills. These are two very complicated movements. So if you slow down a little bit and tighten up the form, straighten the legs, move through crunching your midline. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we
Let's
go.
go. Halfway there.
One minute. Twenty seconds.
Ten seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Next.
Okay, looking good. Looking real good. Woo! Beautiful. 1 minute of rest. Entering our last round of the burpee step-ups in 30 seconds. Here we go, y'all. Give it all you got. 10, 9, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, let's see if everybody can get an extra 2 reps in this time. Extra 2.
Halfway there.
Forty-five seconds. 15.
10 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Rest.
Nice, guys. Woo! Let me know how many you got. Give me a thumbs up if you got 2 more than the last few rounds. Beautiful. Ah. Love it. Three more. Love it. Okay, 20 seconds. Station number 2. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go.
Let's go.
There you are.
Halfway there.
30 seconds.
Ten seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Rest.
Last 1 minute rest. Thirty seconds. Tabletop crunches, windmills, finish it out. Last 3 minutes of your workout. Make it look good. Both of these movements should look good. In 3, 2, 1.
Last round.
Here we go. Good. Whether you are in a windmill or the tabletop, you should feel tension in your arms and your legs. All right, so maybe it helps to like point your toe and straighten the leg. Yeah. Nice, Jane. Those look beautiful. Craig, look good too. Helps if you put your eyes on the dumbbell overhead. Yep, and then keep your eyes on that dumbbell the whole time. All of a sudden the balance, and then you would think about stacking. So that weight is actually stacked over your elbow, shoulder, elbow, opposite wrist, right? So we try to straighten and strengthen both those arms right on top of each other. And we do that through holding in the midline, right? Rotating, breathing. Beautiful.
Halfway there.
Minute 30. Seconds. $20.
10 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good job, everyone. We're gonna do a light little cool down and stretch. So I'll give you about 30 seconds to catch your breath, grab some water, and we're just gonna do some nice movement to kind of slow the body down a little bit. Okay, whenever you're ready, go ahead and stand tall. Feet are maybe in like a squat position. We're just gonna rotate at the core. You're not forcing this at all. You're kind of just letting the arms take the momentum. And big deep breaths. Push that air all the way in, or I guess pull, right? And then push all that air out. Okay, go ahead and stop there. We're gonna go into a figure 4 stretch. So if you need something to balance onto, figure 4 the legs and sit back into it. We're here for about 30 seconds. So breathe into that hip. Switch sides. up out of that, we're gonna do a few hip swings. So again, just kind of standing for balance. Right leg's gonna go forward and back. And again, you're not pushing like a punter kick, right? When we warmed up, we were actively reaching for range of motion. You're just dangling, trying to dangle, 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 all the way from like the knee down to the ankle, and switch sides. It's okay if the foot kind of like scrapes the ground. Good, arm circles, right into it. Again, don't think about big, wide range of motion, just think heavy. How heavy can you get that shoulder to dangle? Good, opposite direction. And switch sides. Awesome. Okay, while we're down here, place your hands on the ground in front of you. Good. Now interlace your elbows like so, and then you're going to forward fold. So you have to relax your head, neck, and shoulders. And we should be in a wide stance, arms folded, forward fold, and you don't need to look up for anything. Really let that head hang. Shake it up and down and turn it left and right, and just let that neck relax underneath there. Good. Start to rock the torso side to side or left to right. Good. Roll up out of it. Hands behind the back. Good. Big chest and shoulders. If you have the range of motion, you can lift higher behind you and even go into that forward fold position. So if anybody would like to try this, or maybe you're just standing, right? Whatever works for you. Good. In 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Give yourself a round of applause. Good job, everyone.